why people get dogs. I'm not. I'm so irritated right now, you have no idea. I just had a stream where somebody was saying, I'd never yell at my dog. Really? I bet your dog's great. People do the stupidest things with dogs. They cause problems, and then they can't evict the problems. And then even if I evict the problems for them, they go right back into the setting where they had problems to begin with. So the problem is that people can't change. They can't. They make fucking stupid decisions. So stupid. You have to build on success with your dog. Okay? That's it. And if you're getting some success, you build on it. You don't fucking throw a monkey wrench in the damn thing. I'm so annoyed right now. I am. Just stupid shit. You know? It's just, I'm so annoyed. You can't tell people anything. It's the truth. You cannot. They don't listen. People don't listen. They just go off and do their own thing. Why are you getting a dog? Why are you getting a dog? Y'all screw the dogs up. You do. You can't train them. You can't, you know, you get a train, you're supposed to like clone yourself into the train. I don't know what people are thinking. I'm so annoyed right now. You have no idea. Some idiot on the last stream was saying he wants to get 5 dogs. Train them to be guard dogs. You're an idiot. So, some guy that's maybe even part of the channel. Like, subscribes. Not subscribes, but join. What are you talking about? That's gibberish. You're going to get 5 dogs. What are the best kind of guard dogs? I don't know, idiot. So annoyed. I just read the shittiest stuff from somebody. Like, oh, that was a good move. That's real smart. The whole deal is you don't want to make it worse. You don't want the behavior to get worse. You want it to get better. And then if you're getting success, any success, good. So pissed off. I don't know. I don't know why people get dogs. Why do you? You think it's just going to be some cute thing, some toy? How many people give their dogs separation anxiety? I can even get the separation anxiety under control. It goes back into that setting. You know? People can't fucking listen. I'd even tell somebody, oh, you're going to have a kid? Don't get a dog. No, we're going to get a dog, and then if we're having problems, then we'll have you work with it. Stupidest thing I've ever heard. I already said, don't get a dog. Are you going to have a kid? Don't get a dog. Don't you have enough on your plate? Don't you? What makes you think that you're going to be able to train a dog? Why don't you worry about raising a human? You ever think about that? Think about how many people get screwed up by their parents. Maybe you got to concentrate on raising a human. If you got a human, why do you need a dog to complicate things? You gotta get a dog. Are you one of these morons that thinks that your kid should be raised around a dog? Are you a dog trainer? If you're a dog trainer, do it. If you're not, don't do it. But if you're gonna do it, then get the puppy and drive it right over to the dog trainer's house and let the dog trainer hold on to the puppy for 3 months training it. So your damn dog doesn't end up in a shelter. You give it separation anxiety or something stupid. Make it tough. Oh, I'm gonna get a dog. It'll be like one of the dogs that Peter Kane trains. Because I've seen his videos. Oh, right, okay. So fucking annoyed. I did have a tough session with Lutzy, but that's not why I'm annoyed. That was predictable. He's a bird dog. That was totally predictable. He's I mean, it's so fast moving. It's like I didn't expect to go out there with Lutzy and it be easy. He'll get it. He'll get it like he did with the backyard. Like the backyard, he's calmer and easier to control. It's not easy. Bird dogs are so fast, you know. A second, you know, he's the whole thing. It was like Tonka when he was young, like trying to get the bird dog to heel, right? But you could tell the bird dog's like a half a second away from just tearing ass, you know. So it's not easy. It's not easy. Don't think it's easy. But this fucking nonsense of like, oh, we're having a baby. We're gonna get a dog too. What the fuck are you thinking? Even if you weren't having a baby, what the fuck are you all thinking? What makes you think that you can train a fucking dog? I broke this fork. I mean, seriously. Because you watch some videos or something? Please. Dogs are expendable to people. I guarantee you they're expendable. You can say whatever. You say whatever about the dog, right? Until things go really bad south. And then you get rid of the dog. So don't say you're like anybody else. I knew this woman that was sort of associated with this animal shelter. She adopted one of the dogs and was like her baby, right? This is an older woman, meaning not real old, could still have a kid. You know, the dog was her baby for a while. Slept in the bed with her, so she did nothing positive for the damn dog, right? Just spoiled the rotten, didn't train it. Then she gets pregnant. She'd had the dog for 8 years, and then she gets pregnant, and then she wants to bring back this dog to the shelter after 8 years of owning it. Do you know what the owners of the shelter did? They said, that's not going to be good for the dog. You should have the dog put down, and convinced her to put the dog down and had her hold it. It was a no-kill shelter. They were trying to make a point. Like, you're a jerk. You want to take this dog that you loved and put it back into the shelter. After it's been living with you for 8 years. You're cruel. It'd be kinder to put the dog down. They were right. They were right. I don't have any problem with their decision to do that. Yeah, you got to hold the dog. We'll talk to the doctor. We'll set up a time. You want to get the dog to the shelter? You want to bring it back where it came from at 8 or 9 years old? It was older than that. It was like 10. 10-year-old dog after you've had it for all these years, and you think somebody's just going to adopt your dog because now you're pregnant and you want to have a kid? What a horrible piece of shit that woman was. The owners of the shelter were appalled. Everybody was. She wants to what? Because she's pregnant now and going to have a baby? There'd be too much work for her? People are pieces of shit. Don't get a dog if you're going to have a baby. It's moronic. Don't get a dog, period, because you're probably not going to be able to train it. You should allocate money for training. You get a puppy, you allocate money for training. If you get a dog from a shelter, beware. I'm not saying don't get it. I'm just saying you might be getting a dog that somebody dumped off that has separation anxiety real bad. You're going to be getting somebody's problem. There's a problem. It might not be a problem. The dog might be totally trainable too. But you're getting somebody else's problem because it was a problem for them. They didn't want it. So they took it to a shelter. People are pieces of shit. Okay? And the biggest problem with dogs is that people can't change their ways. They slip back in them. They do. They slip back into their shitty ways. I've had people, they were sort of unrealistic, realistic but unrealistic. Like, brought me a puppy. I trained it and went back at 5.5 months. It was still a handful because it's a puppy, but it could do some stuff. And told this person, yeah, just keep the kids away from it right now. Let it go home, decompress. He got the kids and they went to the pet store to buy stuff for the dog, and everybody was petting it, getting the dog excited. He's like, yeah, it didn't go well. I should have listened to you. Brought the dog back at a year, trained it again, and, you know, it cost him money because he didn't do it right the first time. But it's just, you know, what the fuck's going on out there? It's like a birthday party or some shit. It just fucking pisses me off, man. Don't get a dog if you don't know how to train it. Or, you're gonna get a puppy, you better pay for training. And if you're not gonna listen to what the dog trainer says, be prepared that you might have to send it back for more training. All right? Don't be unrealistic. Destiny's coming up the steps and she's listening to somebody, so I'm going to quit doing this. She's listening to a YouTube channel. I'm going to cut this off. All right, so I'll see y'all later. All right, bye-bye. Don't get a dog.